Hi and welcome to the Batch Lady, where today I am making a beautiful summery oaty crumble. This is a perfect crumble to use some lovely summer fruits with. It's just absolutely delicious. You can make it with frozen fruit, you can make it with fresh fruit, it's entirely up to you. And I am coming to you today in association with Pyrex because I have their new Cook and Heat Pyrex dishes. I use these all the time because they're fantastic. They can go from the oven to the freezer. When they come out the freezer, you can take what's frozen and you can actually, with this one, you can take the lid, it pops open at the side and you can put it in the microwave and cook from frozen. So if you don't have a lot of time and you've just walked in the door, you can still have a meal ready to go. And that's what we're going to do with this. So let's get going. Summery oaty crumble. Okay, for ingredients, you are going to need some corn flour, some castor sugar, butter, flour, oats, black currants, a tin of peaches, and 350 grams of raspberries. You will get all the information from this on the recipe that goes with the video, okay, in case you want to know all the exact measurements. So what you want to do first is take your drained peaches, and we're actually just going to add them straight in to our Pyrex dish. We don't need to add them to a separate bowl. Put our peaches in. You're then adding your blackberries and your raspberries. And the peaches really help it to lift and make this lovely summery dessert, okay? And then you can just give that a good mix around. Now, you want to take 80 grams of castor sugar, which I often use cups as well. If you're using American cups, it's half a cup or 80 grams, and you put your castor sugar over the top of your fruit. Just add in your tablespoon of corn flour as well. So just take 1 tablespoon of corn flour and give it a little mix over as well. And then you just want to take your spoon and give that a good mix around, okay? Until it looks like that. Set it aside, grab your other bowl, and now we're going to make the topping. So to make the oaty crumble, you're going to add your 150 grams of plain flour into the bowl and your 100 grams of butter, okay? In it goes. I've cut mine into little chunks like this. And then what you want to do is, using your fingers, you just want to start to really sort of mix it together with your fingers, okay? Just rub it in, keep going, and eventually that's going to all come together. Now, once you've got to this stage and you feel like it's all came together and you've got a crumble, you can add in your oats. And they're 50 grams of oats, and you are adding in another half cup or 80 grams of sugar in there. And then you're just going to give it a good stir around. That basically is your topping. I love a crumble. It's so easy, it's so delicious, and you can feed tons of people. This one is going to serve about 4, double the recipe if you want to serve it about 8. And it's just such an easy one to be able to grab, to batch cook, to put in the freezer, to grab out whenever you need it. It works out perfectly. And who doesn't love a crumble? Serve it with a really nice, this would go with a lovely raspberry sorbet or a really nice vanilla ice cream for a really refreshing sort of summery dessert. Now, take your Pyrex dish, take everything from the bowl and just crumble it along the top of all your fruit. It couldn't be simpler. That's it. It's going to give you a really nice sugary sort of crispy coating. You can now put this in the oven, just like that. Leave the lid off, put it in the oven, 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to go golden brown on top for 180, and we'll come back and see it once it's cooked. Okay, and just like that, my crumble is cooked. Smells delicious. Now, I have taken it out the oven. I've allowed it to cool down. Once it's cooled down, you can put your Pyrex lid back on, give it a little push, okay, and seal the ends with the little clips like that, okay? This can now go in the freezer. When you want to use it, bring it out of the freezer. If you're putting it in the oven, just open the clips, pull back the top, put some silver foil on it and put it in the oven for 180 for about 15 minutes, and it should be absolutely delicious. Now, if you're in a hurry and you've got it straight out of the freezer and it's still frozen, do not worry. You can just Open the lids at the side, open the clips at the side to let the air vents open. Put it in your microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes, okay? Then bring it out, very carefully take your lid off, and you will have an instant crumble ready to go. We already pre-cooked this to give it a nice golden top, so it cooks perfectly well in the microwave. That's how easy it is to make this summer Oaty crumble. Why not give it a go using your lovely Pyrex dishes?